qui ne l'ont pas encore vu.
Il suo nome, non li confondete. Questo qui per Caterina. Buonasera donne, chiudete che fa freddo, c'è la tormenta. Come state? State bene? Mi raccomando, ogni pacco ha il suo nome, non li confondete. Questo qui per Caterina.
È un tesoro.
Turner?
You're still making your nice little pictures, Mr. Turner. Turner.
Clearly losing his eyesight.
The masterpiece I here present, which Mr. Turner has just sent.
Well, about 3 years ago, I was walking down Greek Street, where Mike's office is in Soho, and he'd spoken to me about 3 years before until he had this idea, don't tell anybody he was going to make a film about Turner. And he said, right, I phoned him up and I was sitting under Turner's house in Maiden Lane. And I phoned him up and didn't get an answer. He phoned me back later. He said, right, come into the office, what are you doing? He said, right, we're going to make this film in 3 years' time, 2.5 years' time. I'd like you to start painting. So I started to learn how to paint 2 years before I started rehearsing, and then we rehearsed 6 months. A brilliant English portrait painter called Tim Wright gave me lessons when I wasn't working. Every time I wasn't working, I'd see him 2-3 times a week. He lived very close to me. So on a practical level, I prepared, and then obviously I researched a lot. And then the great thing is, I knew a little bit about Turner. The great thing is that what made us the perfect match, apart from anything, is he was a funny-looking fat little man, and so am I. But as far as his soul was concerned, that took a lot of research, and his art and what his inspirations were, and that is part of the process of working with Mike and the other cast.
Well, apart from anything else, I think I'm always concerned with these films, and this film is no exception, with what I suppose you could call the tension between opposites in our lives. The film, there's always a kind of dialectic in the film, which is about what we are, what we aspire to being, what we wish we'd been, the realities of life, our dreams. All of those things are always in tension with each other. Or as those of us, and there are plenty of us here who are old enough to remember what it was like when we were hippies, we talked a lot about the yin and the yang. That's what it's about, basically, I think. And I think that is the subject matter of the film, really, at that level.
The universe is chaotic, and you make us see it. You are a man of great vision, Mr. Turner.